Lucid trunk. Of course, you got the sub trunk. Heck yeah. I'm getting the door for you now.
Alright guys, so while I'm looking over the Lucid, I just wanted to tell you that I really like the cockpit. It's really nice for a few different reasons. I really like the steering wheel because the grips for the thumbs on top of the middle portion, it's really nice. It feels really good. I do love how the bottom part is flat. It makes it easier to turn and it gives you good leg clearance. So there is a plus for that. The dash in front of you is really nice, as well as the lower screen. These are all super nice. On top of this, they have a very minimalistic, a relatively minimalistic interior, which again is really nice. The seats do feel super comfortable, so I just wanted to get all that out of the way. My favorite part is the ventilated seats. Unfortunately, they're not that strong ventilated seats, but hey, they're there and they do work well enough to where I wouldn't have to be blasting the AC in these hot Cali summers.
Now I will have to say though, on the Tesla, I love my 5-dimensional buttons better. You can literally press it in, you can press it side to side, up and down. This is better than what the Lucid has, and in my opinion, better than what a lot of other vehicles have currently for selecting settings and doing specific actions. This is the way more companies should do it, like the Tesla's 5-dimensional buttons on each side of the steering wheel. The Lucid interior is super nice, but that is one feature that I really don't like about it. The little scrolly bits on I just don't like those.
So before we take off, a couple cool features. You can hide away that
Hidden storage.
and then pretty natural to look up here for your maps. But if you wanted a bigger view, you can swipe down. Easily locate charging. I personally like to filter by Electrify America. It's going to be a little bit more advanced.
Okay, sweet.
That's it for now. You ready to take off?
I'm ready to take off.
Gear shifter here, so foot on the brake and you'll shift down for drive.
Okay, foot on the brake, drive, just like a Tesla.
Yeah, very
So similar, okay.
So our CEO is a former engineer for Tesla.
Oh, wild. So he knows his stuff. All right, sweet.
He's got the blueprint on making fast EVs, high ranges, and we'll go out here to the right.
All right. Is this on like the fast mode?
Currently you are in smooth.
I want to be in like
Yeah.
the jetty jet mode.
We'll get you there.
Sprint activation.
Yep, so sprint is going to tighten up that steering. It's going to make your pedal a bit more pressure sensitive as well.
For sure.
And then we do have different levels for our regenerative braking. You're in the higher level.
Okay, sweet. That's what I like. Yeah, the regen. The seats are way more comfortable than Tesla. Sorry, Tesla. How do you turn the music down? Just curious. Oh, just like that. Just
Yeah, you can do it on your steering wheel,
okay.
right hand side.
Oh, right hand side. Okay.
Overall, I'd say a good mix of like having buttons, more traditional, and
Yeah.
more in-depth things you can go on your screen.
The steering wheel buttons I'd have to get used to, but this is pretty simplified.
It's like your quick climate controls, but if you want more in-depth, you can
go in there. Yeah, for sure.
and we'll just keep following this Lucid here.
Steering feels pretty smooth.
Yeah, I'd say overall that's kind of what sets us apart. Is going to be more of like the handling,
Yeah.
suspension, braking system.
Are we on air right now, or is it coils, or?
So, we're using coils.
Okay,
In
still
our
smooth.
SUV, we're going to transition over to air suspension.
Still smoother than my Model 3.
Yeah, I'd say we're a bit more well-rounded.
He's trying to be modest, but it's a Lucid. I
We're
love
a
my
little
Lucid.
bit more on the luxury end.
There we go.
Notice how spacious the back seat is, so.
Yeah, which is wild because you guys have a really massive powered frunk, right, as well?
Right.
Powered
And
front.
So we kind of attribute that to having more compact, square electric motors.
Right, I saw the motors at the booth. They're tiny.
Yeah, and so we actually make drivetrains for Formula E.
Oh, wild.
They pull a lot less from the battery, so you can achieve those high ranges and still get your performance figures.
Because I've noticed that on some of the Lucid cars compared to the Teslas, the range is more. Like
Right.
you guys have 400-mile cars.
Yeah, we have 516 on our Grand
Oh
Touring.
my gosh, yeah.
Of course, as per the EPA. So
Right.
depends on your driving style and quite a few
sure.
other factors. And
You're
so
getting
we'll
to the
take a right
cones.
here at this sign, and we're gonna veer to the left-hand side.
Okay. Is there a launch mode on this or not this one?
No, not this one.
Dang it. Yeah, that regen's really working.
Yeah, it's quite smooth. It's not too aggressive. At the same time, puts you at a full stop.
And then we go this way.
You got it.
Heck yeah.
So more of a course like test the handling, the maneuvering. Although you do have a few straightaways, you can give it some juice if you like.
Oh shoot! That's wild!
Heads up, the camera's not going.
Oh that is sick.
Yeah, it really does rip. This one's 0 to 60 in 3.5.
Woo! Oh, I love that motor sound. Oh, that's so sick. I love that motor sound.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
How hard is it to, have you driven, I'm assuming you work for Lucid, right? So have you driven these a lot?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had one for a couple months back in March, April.
Sweet.
Fun drives. I especially love driving them on the highway. And then we have our semi-autonomous driving Dream Drive, which is pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, the vehicle more or less drives itself with a few limitations.
Right.
Stop at like stop signs or red lights, but it uses that adaptive cruise, and it does have takeoff capability.
Take-off capability.
Yeah, so it stops behind the car and it'll take off.
For sure. That was pretty nice. It just feels relaxing in here. I don't know how to describe it.
Seems like you adjusted pretty quickly. It took me a little bit because this is a lot different from any other car I've driven.
It is slightly different from Tesla. It feels like the regen's a bit, I don't know the best word, but harsher, but in a good way.
Right.
Because I like regen, I love range, I love more
Oh, yeah.
range. Give me the harshest regen you can, I like it.
Totally. If you get a chance, I don't know if you went to our display, some of our vehicles have the glass canopy.
So normally it's this black suede though, which is really nice, right?
I like the glass canopy. It makes
Yeah.
you feel a lot less claustrophobic and looks pretty cool as far as design standpoint.
How far back does the glass canopy go?
It's all glass.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
That's sick. That's wild, because I love the, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Model X windshield, where it goes really far back.
Yep.
I really like that. Cool. Maps on here, that's nice. So this is touchscreen as well. Is it?
Yes.
Okay. Can we do a little like, here, a little sprint?
Sure, why
Let's do a
not?
little sprint. Okay, and... Oh, 40, that's so nice.
It never gets old.
No, absolutely not. Wow, what an awesome car. Yeah, it feels very, whenever I talk about Lucids, I always use the term sophisticated to describe it. It feels very sophisticated in here.
Absolutely. And this one is not even all optioned out. You still have things like massage seats, you have real leather seats.
Oh, sweet, turn signal, camera, awesome. I hope I went in the right one.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
All those guys.
Oh, nice.
Get that
Christian, look at this. 360 view. Woo! That's nice. And then you can see the front camera right here. That is really, really
One of my
nice.
favorite things, it shows you like
Yeah.
how many feet and inches you are.
Awesome.
Like, an object, so it's way easier to park.
Awesome.
It is a rather long vehicle, so.
Yeah, the wheelbase is pretty long on the Lucids, but you got that extra trunk space.
Absolutely. And pretty cool feature in the rear, the doors actually open 90 degrees.
I noticed that.
So it's way easier to get in and out.
Yeah, I love that. Because I thought, I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Cybertruck, they open basically 90 degrees as well. But when I heard about that being a feature, I was like, eh. But then when I experienced it, it's like, wow, that makes such a difference putting stuff in, getting into the vehicle. So when I was over by the Lucid booth yesterday, when I noticed they opened 90 degrees, I was like, wow, that's awesome. I like the steering wheel as well. Okay. Not a fan of the turn signal sound, I'm not gonna lie.
We do get dinged on that one.
Yeah?
You're not alone.
I'm not alone, all right. Oh, that's cool.
Push at the end to park there. There you go.
All right.
Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
All right, Christiana. We're gonna do another one.